So chapter 10, the case of the undercover reporter, spoke about lying in the pursuit of truth. Should you lie in order to get the facts, find out what the truth is? It spoke about a girl by the name of Sagana who went to a community college. She's a sophomore. She went to a community college and she transferred to a university, changing her major as well during the transition. And she wanted to know why is it that when she changed her major and transferred, one of her core classes, a math class, wasn't accepted at this new school. It was very hard for her to get around and understanding why this happened. She spoke with other kids who also transferred, and they said things like a lot of their credits weren't accepted, or some of them were accepted under certain guidelines, quote unquote. So one of the issues in the chapter is that Central State, the university that Sagana now attends, is some of the courses that they take, they either count them for actual core classes or they count them as electives. Upon Sagana speaking to some of the counselors and interviewing some of the counselors at her school, she found out that a lot of the staff workers handled each student's case differently when it came to their classes. So a lot of it was a case-by-case bias. They did go based off of a cheat sheet, quote unquote, or something that they abided by in order to decide whether they were going to accept the credits or whether they were going to decline them. Sagana referenced this cheat sheet as the course equivalency tool, which basically shows or tells if somebody is transferring from one school to the next, which one of their courses will be accepted and which won't. One thing that Sagana did in order to dive deeper into this equivalency tool was she disguised herself as a student that was transferring from one school to the next instead of basically telling the truth about her, like being a reporter like she was doing at first. After Sagana pulled together her information and she wrote her story, it then got published to the reporter, and she did receive some backlash for it. A lot of her peers telling her that she should have been trustworthy and honest, and then others said that it was a good thing that she went under disguise, just to get to the nitty-gritty and really see what these schools and these officials were doing and for what reasons. My takeaway from this, and I'm being completely honest, sometimes white lies are a good thing in this sense. I'm not saying that they're completely okay and that they're accurate, but in order to get the right information, the valid information for a specific reason, then I feel like sometimes it's necessary. And if you do at any point need to find out answers or questions, just try to go about it the right way. And if you absolutely have exhausted all of your options and you cannot do so, then maybe, creating a white lie in a strategic way is important. That's how I will be more ethical this week. Just being honest with myself, being honest with those around me, and trying not to lie, because I know in school that's not a good thing to lie, just in general, really, in life. But yeah, that's my takeaway from the chapter this week.